Hello everybody, welcome. It's thetmd1998 here for a little bit of second take. The NFL honors coming on in about 2 days, I believe 2 or 3 days coming on. And I just wanted to give you my opinion and my take on who should win, well, my top 5 awards for the NFL honors, which would be Offensive and Defensive Rookie of the Year, Fantasy Football Player of the Year, NFL Player of the Year, and NFL MVP. So let's get to the Defensive Player of the Year, and we have Jason Verrett, a cornerback from San Diego, Aaron Donald, who's a defensive end out of St. Louis, Khalil Mack, and C.J. Mosley, who, well, Mack plays for the Raiders and Mosley plays for the Ravens. My defensive rookie of the year, and this was actually a really hard one, as you saw a lot of good defensive rookies. Obviously, a lot of you guys think Jason Verrett would be my pick because he's out of my favorite college, Texas Christian University. But I'm going to let you guys know right away, he is not my pick to win defensive rookie of the year. My pick is C.J. Mosley, and it's very, very simple. Because when I'm looking at these stats, you'll look at it: 133 tackles. He is 7th on the list of tackles. Basically, I mean 7th. Out of total combined tackles, he has 7 tackles. That is unbelievable. So you look at guys like Luke Kuechly, DeAndre Levy, Levante David, Curtis Lofton. I mean, all these guys. And he also led that Raven defense into the playoffs and how well they played. It was a lot of C.J. Mosley's leadership, so he wins my award for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Now that we got Defensive Rookie of the Year, let's get our Offensive Rookie of the Year out of the way. We have Mike Evans, who is the wide receiver out of Tampa Bay, over 1,000 yards receiving. We have Jeremy Hill, the running back from Cincinnati out of LSU. Teddy Bridgewater, quarterback out of Louisville that now plays for Minnesota Vikings. And we have another LSU native, Odell Beckham Jr., and I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard his name in the past. My Offensive Rookie of the Year, obviously the main choice would be Odell Beckham, 1,300 yards. 12 touchdowns in only 12 games. I mean, he was unbelievable. And the obvious choice is my choice. I am picking Odell Beckham to win Rookie of the Year. He is my Offensive Rookie of the Year, at least. Not. It's very simple. I don't even know how to explain it, man. It was unbelievable to watch this guy, and he plays for my second least favorite team in the NFL, the New York Giants. I mean, but you can't knock what the kid has done. He's a rookie. Do I like him as a player? No, I don't like him. I mean, but he plays for the Giants. Why should I like him? But you can't knock greatness, and this is the time where the Giants win their first Offensive Rookie of the Year. And this will be their first one, I believe. I know they won a Defensive Rookie of the Year in the past, but not an Offensive Rookie of the Year. Odell Beckham is the man to lead them into that. Now we get to NFL Play of the Year, and obviously, as you see here, Odell Beckham is there again. He had that one-handed catch that has been played more times than the Hump Day commercial from Geico. So you see that, and yeah, why even question, man? I mean, it was an amazing catch. A lot of people are being like, "Oh, he had gloves on" or whatever. I mean, but the thing is, he was flagged, or if not, he wasn't flagged, but the defender Carr was flagged. Because he was being held, and he still went up and made a catch with 3 fingers on the football, which is absolutely unbelievable. And then we got a couple other ones. The Beast Mode Quake 2.0, Beast Quake 2.0, which is Marshawn Lynch's touchdown run. Beast Mode 2.0, basically. We all remember what happened in the playoffs, where back, I don't even know, 2009, when he had Beast Mode 1, when he was breaking all those tackles and then eventually scored the touchdown. I mean, there was Beast Quake 2, and you just saw it. It was unbelievable. And he's also in the nomination. Peyton Manning's 509th touchdown pass, that is in my nomination as well. He then is now on the most all-time for touchdown passes. Peyton Manning, I'd like to congratulate him. I never personally got a chance to do that. So congratulations, Peyton Manning, on now eclipsing Brett Favre by a lot. And then you have Brent Grimes' one-handed interception to save a touchdown pass for to Megatron for Matthew Stafford. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Beast Quake and the 509 touchdown pass are not the winner here, which means it'll be a one-handed catch. Now, you look at Brent Grimes. That was obviously an amazing catch, and really to save a touchdown. But Odell Beckham, I mean, you just keep looking back to that, and it's been so etched in your mind, you don't really see the catch from, I don't even know, man. You don't really see Brent Grimes' interception. You see Odell Beckham catch a lot. So that is basically my play of the year. Odell Beckham. His catch was amazing. I can't argue with it. And I just have to put him with that. And Odell Beckham is the Rookie of the Year and also wins NFL Play of the Year. So now, let's get to our NFL MVP. A lot of controversy here. You see on the screen here, there are 5 players that are in my conversation for NFL MVP. Tony Romo, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, DeMarco Murray, and J.J. Watt. There's only been 2 times that a defensive player has won NFL MVP. J.J. Watt, in my opinion, he won't ever win an MVP just because he plays defense, and that's the problem. I mean, should he be considered? Absolutely. Should he be in the top 3 to win? Absolutely. But he plays defense, so the stats aren't going to be up there, and that's what everybody looks towards to see who you have. I mean, you could have 20 sacks in a season, but if you're seeing somebody throw for 50 touchdowns with only 6 interceptions, then you're obviously going to pick the guy that threw 50 touchdowns to 6 interceptions over a guy that had 20 sacks. And that's not a knock on defense. It's just the position he plays won't produce MVP. Now, I'm going to also upload NFL Offensive Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. Tomorrow I will upload that. But today I'm just getting rid of this. NFL MVP. I'm gonna go through it from 5 to 1. Number 5 will be J.J. Watt. Just again because he's on defense, and that's not a knock on him. It's just that's the role you play, and you won't get a lot of recognition when you're on defense, and that's just how the NFL is, man. I mean, it really is just that. Number 4 will be Tony Romo, just for obvious reasons, because I don't know if he's proved enough to me. He has to prove to me that he's going to do this alone and lead the Cowboys to 12-4, because the man right below him in the center really is my reason that the Cowboys went 12-4. I mean, Romo, did he do some great things? Absolutely, but I believe DeMarco Murray really led that team, and obviously it showed. Number 3, Tom Brady. I know you got his team to a 6th Super Bowl. Congratulations, Tom. Even though there's a lot of conspiracy going at you, I'm not gonna go and convict you. I will give my Super Bowl pick, by the way, in about 2 days on Saturday night, or maybe early Sunday morning. I will give my Super Bowl pick. Tom Brady is my number 3, just because you see the guys next to him or below him to the left. You see Aaron Rodgers and DeMarco Murray. They just played 2 better seasons. DeMarco Murray having 1,800 yards rushing, ground and pounded, all on the field. It was amazing. And Aaron Rodgers obviously doing what he does every single year, and I was very impressed with how 2 years in a row where he really struggled to come back out and just ball and put back that NFL MVP performance, like the performance he had back the last time he won MVP when he threw 45 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. I mean, it was amazing. So watch Aaron Rodgers this year. And to play on one leg basically at the end of the season. I mean, that was amazing. DeMarco Murray would be my number 2. I can't put him ahead of Aaron Rodgers, man. I mean, I'm sorry, Cowboy fans. This is Aaron Rodgers, and even if the Cowboys probably won in the NFC divisional round, I wouldn't pick him ahead of Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in pro football. Just simply that. His size is not as big as a Tom Brady, but he still finds to do things about what Tom Brady can do. He has all the credentials to do whatever he wants to do. Obviously, that loss in Seattle was devastating. He was one-legged. I do shame him a little bit for not going after Richard Sherman in that second half, but what are you going to do? This is NFL, and they try to play their game, and they lost. But I think Aaron Rodgers definitely deserves the MVP. There's no reason why he shouldn't win it. Aaron Rodgers, he is the best quarterback in pro football. And that's my take, Offensive Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year, coming up tomorrow. Thank you guys very much. Hope you guys have a good one.